So, how are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Absolutely awesome. I hope you've all been okay. So, I don't have a mastered introduction. I don't have a specific intro. I have never had a very solid one. However, I think I should share with you guys this lady that I love so much. I think I'll share a clip of her down here.
Oh my god, she's making wine. The alcoholic in me is twerking. Those grapes are gorgeous. I would definitely be eating as I go.
A short video of her. I met her on TikTok the other day, and I just love how much softly she speaks to herself. Like, she's so soft spoken. She does videos reviewing. The one that I saw was about her reviewing people making wine, and she just talks so softly. And sometimes I have noticed that my speech is a bit fast paced, and so sometimes it leaves people with a lot of, oh, what did she say? What did she say? And so, yeah, I just wish to get to that level where I can softly speak to other people and also speak to myself in such a soft way. I hope to get there someday. Anyways, this is it. This is the video you've been looking for. So watch to the end. The sun is looking absolutely gorgeous on my face today. So, just from our topic, which is the most frivolous, or maybe let me say pettiest case that you've ever had? Well, I have a list of such, like 10 of them. A few of the most pettiest cases of all times. You know, coming from a jurisdiction where the legal system is very strong, gives you a freedom to file a lawsuit for whatever reason, like whatever wrong that you feel. Whenever you feel that your rights have been infringed, you're allowed to do so. I think Kenya is not there yet, but I have a sample of a few of the most frivolous or pettiest lawsuits of all times. I think one from Kenya which was a fake news anyways, where it was said that a woman was fined for having eaten fare. How is eating fare a crime? Anyways, I don't want to sideline this platform. Did you actually know that you can get sued for being on your phone on a date? Probably not. So a man in 2017 filed a lawsuit against his newly met girlfriend, who was on her phone the entire time they went to watch a movie, and he claimed that her behavior was breaking theater rules and that affected his movie watching experience. So the lady agreed to pay him $17.31. That is equivalent to around 1,800 Kenyan shillings if he could leave her alone. She got sued for being on a phone on a date. Isn't that petty? That's petty. So, case number 2. In 2018, two guys, Biola and Abel, sued a company for empty space in junior mint boxes. So they thought that the company tricked people by underfilling their mint boxes. They sued the company because more than a third of the mint boxes was empty. The case was dismissed. Do you think that's petty? I think this is very popular with these snack companies. You could actually buy a snack. You can buy potato crisps, and inside the box, it's only 16 potato crisps, and a box full of air. I've had that thread in the internet on Twitter. People actually complaining. Do you think it's petty? Or do these companies actually trick people into buying snacks and the entire time it's just a box of air? Anyways, I would love to know what you think. Well, Red Bull gives you wings. Yes. In 2016, a customer was disappointed that actually Red Bull did not give them wings. There's a famous slogan by Red Bull. I have never had a Red Bull, but I watch TV, I watch commercial advertisements, and I have heard on TV that Red Bull actually gives people wings. But in 2016, a man filed a lawsuit against Red Bull because he claimed that he did not get energized in any way or have wings per se. So this particular guy actually sued Red Bull for misleading advertisements, and he said that the drink did not give people wings. Even figuratively, he did not get energized. They say the company lacked evidence to claim the beverage could improve one's focus, and Red Bull settled out of court and agreed to pay 640,000 US dollars. You all, if Red Bull doesn't give you wings, I'm not inciting anybody, but if you actually take Red Bull and it gives you no wings, this is a call. This is a sign for you to get the bag. A husband sued his wife over an ugly baby in 2012. He actually won this case. So this man called Gian saw his newborn daughter, who said was incredibly ugly and did not look like either of the parents. So he accused his wife of cheating on him. And at that point, the wife admitted that she had had several plastic surgeries before they met. So he sued on the grounds of false pretense, claiming that she had misled him by hiding her cosmetic history. He won the case, and his wife was made to pay him more than 120,000 US dollars. Did you know that you can actually sue somebody for an ugly baby? That you all can't be cute and the baby is not cute. You have to find out why the baby is not cute. This guy won more than 120,000 US dollars for an ugly baby. I don't find that petty at all. That's not. It actually is petty. I don't know. You all should judge whether that is petty to sue your wife of an ugly baby. But she had plastic surgeries and she had not disclosed the same to the husband. So not petty, I guess. Yeah. Moving on. This next one, there was a lawsuit in 2016 over just using 75% of the lip balm tube. Have you ever actually bought a lip balm or a lip gloss? Let me show you one. Like this. And you can't use it to the end. I think you can actually use this one entirely. Anyways, I'm just trying to illustrate. So somebody bought a lip gloss and it was in a tube and they could not use the entire lip gloss, a lip balm actually. They could only use 75% of it, and they filed a suit against the manufacturers of the lip balm, claiming that they could only use 75% of the product. The case was dismissed because the judge said that the company was not actually trying to lie about the real quantity of the lip balm, that a reasonable customer should actually understand how a dispensative works. This next one. A man claims that Uber ruined his marriage in 2017. A man sued Uber company for 48 million US dollars, claiming that a flaw in the ride-sharing company app played a role in the dissolution of his marriage. So the man had borrowed his wife's phone to log on to Uber app, and he claimed that a glitch in the app caused it to continue to send notifications of his whereabouts to his wife's phone even after he had logged off. And apparently some of his movements caused a problem with the wife and their marriage ended in divorce. Well, the result of this suit is unknown, but do you think that's petty? He sued Uber for a glitch in the app that continued to send notification to the wife of his whereabouts, and they ended up divorcing. Well, Uber ruined some marriage. Personally, I don't think it's petty. It should be private information. Why are you sending notifications to the wife? I don't know, but the result of the suit is unknown. So, in 2017, a 15-year-old boy sued his mother, claiming that he was mistreated after she took his cell phone away and tried to get him to study. To begin with, this cannot happen in African homes. This does not happen in an African home. You suing your mother, who gave birth to you, for taking away her cell phone that she bought you on the grounds of mistreatment. An African mom? Y'all, it can never get to court. It can never get there. I'm just saying, this is not even petty. For an African, this is stupid. There's no justice. You get beaten. So this one is not petty. I can't even imagine suing an African mom for confiscating a phone that she bought you. You're dying. You are dead. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I want to know what you guys think about that. So you all could probably be very happy if you look like a celebrity, right? Like, I have had 3 people tell me like I look like Elsa Majimbo, and I've been over the moon. I'm like, yeah, I look like Elsa, but not our man called Hekad. Seka had actually claimed that he had been mistaken for being Michael Jordan for the last 15 years of his life, and he had grown tired of it. He was just tired of looking like this celebrity who was having their life together, and people would call him Michael Jordan, yet he's not. And so he told the court that Jordan caused him emotional pain and suffering, defamation, and personal injury. He dropped the lawsuit. Well, we always happy to look like celebrities, and I didn't actually know that I can sue for emotional pain and suffering that also is costing me. I'm joking. A man filed a lawsuit against himself for going against his own civil rights. So this man called Rob, he said that his religion forbade him from taking alcohol, but despite that, he made a choice to drink alcohol, which made him to commit the crimes that he had been arrested for. So he demanded that he should pay himself 5 million US dollars, but instead that the state should pay it on his behalf because he was in state custody. This one was dismissed. That's actually very smart. Thinking about incriminating yourself for going against your own beliefs is smart to me, but it was dismissed. So yeah, it didn't get anywhere. So a high school student sued his teacher for waking him up. In 2008, a 16-year-old in high school dozed off during a class and was woken up by the math teacher, who smacked her palm down on his desk. I think that would just be like, that's how we used to be woken up. I don't know if it's me who was in a village school, but typically that's how we had woken up in. No, I didn't used to sleep that much in high school. I think my life was more put together in high school than it is right now. But typically that's how we used to be woken up in high school. And I actually didn't even think that I could sue for being woken up. Okay, but the parents decided to sue the high school on his behalf, and they claimed that their son suffered severe injuries to his left eardrum. Okay, there's a trap there. He had suffered injuries to his left drum. Still, that's how we used to be woken up. So it never crossed my mind that I could actually file a lawsuit. I'm so mad. My rights have been infringed my whole life. Did you actually know that you can sue for false weather predictions? Well, a woman in 2016 sued a television weatherman for a false weather forecast that made her leave her house unprepared for the change of weather. She became ill and missed work. The forecast was legally binding, and she won 1,000 US dollars in an out-of-court settlement and an apology from the weatherman. I think you get false weather predictions all the time. How many times have you been told that it's going to rain in Kenya? So many times. So this is a sign for you to get the bag. Yeah. Yes. It's a very short session, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I would like to know what your views and opinions are on the pettiest cases that you've analyzed today. Tell me if you actually think it's petty for these snack companies to continue giving us air instead of snacks. That's not petty. So I would love to know your comments on cases that we've had, and I guess see you on the next video. I love you all so much. Be good to yourselves and be good to those around you. And bye. This is crazy.